Hello, this is Journey Through the Nebula, and today we're doing a video about the different types of starseed. And are you a starseed? This is the question. So I've narrowed it down to like 3 types of starseed, because we often in spirituality we use the same words, but we are talking about different things. You know, it's like the whole twin flame soulmate thing. You know, it all gets really confusing because we mean different things for the same words. So I'm going to nail it down to 3 types of starseed. The first one, are you this type of starseed? Well, this definition that I'm going to give you is, have you reincarnated on other planets? And if this is what you mean by a starseed, is have you lived on other planets, then we are all starseeds watching this video, because we reincarnate and we go to many different planets and such, and we don't straight away come to Earth. Earth is a very it's a difficult place to be in. It's not the first level of the game. You only come here after getting a certain hang on this dimension, on this reality and the way that this works. And I'll just show you, I've got a little friend here who wants to say hi. Hello. Yeah, you can see yourself, yeah? He's a bit, I think he's interested. He's watching the video, just like you guys. So the thing is, it's like, okay, so you play Sonic the Hedgehog or whatever computer game, you go in the first level, right? And you need to play the first level. It's kind of easier, it's more chill to get a hang of the game. And eventually you get better and better and better until, you're at the final boss. But you don't jump into the final boss straight away, And Earth is it's a high level place. It's a difficult place. If you might have noticed, it's difficult being on Earth. It's not an easy ride. And so you're all advanced souls, and you've been on other planets as preparation for being on Earth. So that's the first type of starseed. So we're all that type of starseed. So the second type is where you come from source. You're a soul, and you decide to come in to a human body, but with your intention, you have strong connections, and you decide to bring in strong energies from other planets, maybe Sirian energies, Arcturian, Pleiadian, and you have these strong connections because you want to pull in these energies to this life. You want to pull in that energy and that experience. And so that's another type of starseed. It's don't kick that over you. That's the second type. And so you'll know, because you'll have a strong connection with maybe Sirius or the Lyrian energy, and you'll feel it in your bones, and you'll feel that energy. You've got something different to bring, and you may feel connected with the Egyptians or ancient cultures or something like that. But usually with this type is there's a lot of different star races that you feel strongly connected to, and so it's like a mixed bag kind of thing. Whereas this leads us on to the third type, which is where you source when you don't have a body at this point. You come into a life, actually into an alien body, maybe on Arcturus or something else, usually at a higher level of consciousness. And then in that lifetime, you decide that you want to project your consciousness further into a physical body. So it's like your consciousness is like relayed from source, from being a pure, just a soul with no attachments to anything physical, into a body on a different planet, and then from that body into an Earth soul. I have a friend who's like this, who's Arcturian, has got a body in Arcturus, and what you'll notice what's different with this is there'll be more of a singular strong connection. So he's very connected to the Arcturus energy, but he appreciates and he likes the other the other systems and the other planets and the other energies and races and stuff, but he has a super strong connection to the Arcturus energy because he is, and that's where he's coming from. And also you'll notice in these people there's like everything's filtered through that consciousness, so it's almost like they are like it's like a pure breed in a sense. Not that it's better, it's just a different experience. And I actually have, so in the first circumstance, so this is source, this is you without a body, and then this light, it comes through, and this is your human body, right? And so this is like, say, somebody who's just, and you see, it just comes through, and there may be some different shades of light and stuff, but it's straight, it hasn't been sort of filtered by another experience. Whereas, say, this is your Arcturian body, and you come into Arcturus, and you've got this this energy coming through, but then and it gets filtered through this, and then you decide to come into an earthly body, and then you have these you have different tones of energy within you that have been filtered through this body, and it's very strong, and it's a very it's got a very powerful flavor. Whereas if you're the second type, where you're just connected, you may come in this and you may sort of connect with these energies, but it's just sort of more like a passing thing. You can connect, and you it's sort of more of like a fluid connection, and you move through these different energies and these different flavors of colors, but it's not like a solid, like everything that's coming through is being filtered through that energy. It's almost like if you imagine the ocean, that's where we're at source, and we don't have a body, and we're one with the light and stuff, and you come in and it's like a river. And if you come straight from the ocean into this river, into this human body, that's the stream that you have, and that's just like for like most of us. Whereas if it's like when in the third type of starseed, when you come into a different body, there's like a big river, and then it's like that river splits off, and then there's like a smaller river that comes off to the side, and then that will be you, and it will be filtered through. So if there's any minerals or anything in that river, it will get pulled through into your consciousness, and it's filtered through that river before it gets to you. So that's how it works. Usually, I think that when a being projects his consciousness forward into a human body, with the third type of starseed, usually I believe it has a higher consciousness, which essentially it's like there's a bigger bandwidth of source energy, of energy coming through them, because it's like if you're it's like if you have 100 units of energy coming through you have to have, and it takes 10 units to fuel a human being, let's say. You have to have enough spare to be able to fuel that being. That's the way that I understand it, although who knows, that's from my research and my intuition and my understanding, that's what I get through. So yeah, guys, tell me in the comments what type of starseed do you relate to. I actually don't relate particularly to any, but obviously the first type, and I see myself as more of like an earth seed, I guess, and like I love connecting with the starseeds, being more of I embed myself in the earth energy, and then I build bridges up to the starseeds to help them filter their stuff down. It's like what you often notice is you get these starseeds where they're very like they've got all this multi-dimensional information and stuff, and it's amazing and it's super high frequency, but what they have a trouble with is connecting with the earth and grounding it into the earth, and they become very they can be sometimes kind of airy fairy and up in the air and not really grounded in this reality. Whereas but they are working to come and ground more into the physical dimension, whereas I feel like I'm more of I'm already pretty in the earth dimension, and it's I'm trying to work upwards to create a bridge so that we can start working together and pulling this into earth, because we really want to start pulling these. And if you're a starseed, it's amazing being able to pull these frequencies into Earth, you know, because a lot of starseeds talk about feeling homesick, and you know, and I understand that that's difficult, but it's but like really why you're here, guys, is to be able to bring home to Earth, you know, bring this multi-dimensional crazy space stuff to Earth, and really, you know, raise the game. And so that's kind of how I see it, and that's kind of my experience and understanding of that. So yeah, catch you guys later, all you starseeds and the rest. See ya. This kid wants to subscribe and wants to see my beautiful videos, so do you? That's totally not a shameless self-promotion there, but yeah, chew on that.